Stop and back up. You guys don't turn around there, Mark. Gloria Allred Teamed.
She's gonna make a speech for us. So let Gloria talk for a second.
Love you.
Thank you.
Emily.
Hey, give yourself a round of applause, Dwyer Middle School students. And let's hear it for the parents of Dwyer Middle School. I'm here today in Huntington Beach.
Trade.
You need to trade.
I'm here today in Huntington Beach to support Dwyer Middle School students who are protesting the placement of Chevron solar panels on their middle school lawn. These students have been planning the protest, which took place today after school on the lawn, where when they first learned the solar panels would be placed in front of the school lawn, possibly in violation of laws governing historic sites, which Dwyer Middle School is. Do you agree? For about a month, children have spent countless hours organizing a peaceful but activist protest of more than 200 students so that they could exercise their constitutional right to free speech and free association and free assembly. Then, this week, they were called to a meeting with the police chief of Huntington Beach. Many who attended this meeting, wait, excuse me, can we have a little quiet, please? Thank you. And then after I speak, your student leaders are going to speak. So many who attended the meeting with the police chief felt that they were being threatened with arrest by the police if they held the protest at the school today, as previously planned. The police chief distributed copies of the penal code sections, which he apparently felt applied to the planned protest. No constructive and realistic alternative for the demonstration was reportedly suggested by the police or the school district. The principal of Dwyer Middle School was also present. Then yesterday, one of the student leaders, 13-year-old Carolyn Whitaker, contacted me. And implored me to come to Huntington Beach to support the students and speak to them about their civil rights. I agreed to come to this park to discuss free speech and your constitutional rights and civil rights, as long as the students left the school in a peaceful, orderly manner when advised to do so by law enforcement or school authorities. And I'm happy to say that you did just that. I felt that taking the protest to the park was a constructive alternative to protesting at the school, since a permit was required to protest on the school grounds and none had been issued for the protest. I felt a constructive alternative for the students was for them to march to the park and speak here. That would help to avoid confrontation with the police while students could still exercise their right to free speech. The student leaders of the demonstration were not aware that a permit was required to use the school grounds after school. Although their parents applied for one, after learning of the requirements a few days ago, none was issued for today's demonstration at the school. It is truly sad that neither Dwyer Middle School nor the police took advantage of the golden opportunity to educate the students about the lawful way to protest without the risk of arrest and confrontation with authorities. Do you agree? For our young people to learn how to be activists and express their opinions in the court of public opinion. As Martin Luther King Jr. said, quote, "We who engage in nonviolent direct action are not the creators of tension. We merely bring to the surface the hidden tension that is already alive." End quote. Do you agree? As a former public school teacher, which I was for 6.5 years before becoming a lawyer, and as a former credentialed high school principal, which I also was credentialed to be, I am very pleased to have been able to play a role in making this a constructive learning opportunity for the students, the parents, and the community. I hope that in the future, both the school, Huntington Beach School District, and law enforcement will remember today and the lesson that they should learn from it. And that is simply this: encourage young people to speak up and speak out and show them how to do that in a lawful and constructive way. This was a teaching moment and opportunity that unfortunately the police and educators missed. Do you agree? Even though they are young, students also have rights that should be supported and should be respected. They are our children and they are our future leaders. We want them to raise their voice against injustice when they see it or suffer it. And we are very glad that they did so today and refused to be silenced. As Sidney Hook said, quote, "To silence criticism is to silence freedom," end quote. Let us cherish both criticism and freedom and thank your children for honoring both. 3 cheers for the students of Dwyer Middle School who have conducted themselves in a manner of which we can all be proud. Hip hip! Of peaceful non-violence. And in that tradition, I would now love to introduce your student leader, Caroline, who is the
The students at Dwyer Middle School need to be heard. We have a voice, and as of right now, our voices are being silenced. The school board thinks it's okay to put solar panels on our front lawn, even though it may violate the law for them to do so because our school has been declared a historic landmark because of its age, and it appears that the school board has not followed all legal requirements for building on the site of a historic landmark. We are pro-solar. We just do not want the solar panels in this location on the grass in front of the school. Putting them in the grass where students hold their graduation and participate in PE is just not right. Well, today is a new day. I stand here in front of all of you saying that we will protest. Many people, such as the police, board members, and school administrators, have tried to convince me and my fellow students not to protest. They threatened to arrest us, punish us, and have repeatedly ripped down and thrown away signs we have spent hours designing and putting up. This is wrong, and we shouldn't have been treated this way. We have a plan. We want Chevron, the company who is building the solar panels on Dwyer Middle School's front field, to stop construction and locate them elsewhere on the school grounds. Chevron says they care about the environment, but we think they don't care. If they did care, they would move the solar panels to a different location, the ice plant area at the school. But they seem to refuse to do that or want to quote a price for moving the solar panels, which many people in the community think is excessive and ridiculously expensive price. So I close my speech today asking, why does Chevron choose to hurt students in our historical building? Don't they want to be kind neighbors to the Huntington Beach community? I guess the only one who can answer this question is Chevron. I have a message for you, Chevron. On behalf of many students in the Huntington community, we believe you don't care about the fields. You don't care about being environmentally friendly. You care about yourselves and making money. That angers us, so we're speaking up. If you continue building the solar panels on our field after everything we have been saying and doing, that's just sad. I hope you take in everything I have said and realize that you have done us wrong. Does it really take hundreds of middle school students protesting to get a simple message across to you, Chevron? We have a voice and it will be heard. Thanks to attorney Gloria Allred for coming out here and supporting us. Thank you. I would also like to give recognition to my mom, Annelle Whitaker, Kelly Jason, and Socorro Hubbard. For giving all of us direction to follow. Even though we, the students, put together most of the protests, we would be nowhere without them. Thank you. I would now like to introduce one of your fellow student organizers, Emily Hubbard. I'm Emily, okay, and yeah, this is on. Okay. Recently, I've been told that there are solar panels going to be put up on the grass in front of our school. I was completely in shock. Right away, I knew that something must be done. They were going to put up solar panels where we do PE.
That one's not working very well.
Okay, start again? Okay. Recently, I've been told that there are solar panels going to be put up on the grass in front of our school. I was completely in shock. Right away, I knew that something must be done. There are going to be put up solar panels where we do PE, hang out in the morning, and after lunch. The solar panels will also be in sight where we hold our graduation, and it will definitely interfere with it. We have been graduating on the front of the steps for 90 years. I guess so. There are many other locations for the panels, like Caroline said, and a great example would be by the ice plants, by the school buses, and... Yeah! Okay. Kathy Kessler is a superintendent of Huntington Beach City High School. She is limiting our right to protest. She even sent out a recorded voicemail to the district saying that protesting is not approved, authorized, or supported by the district. To be heard by Chevron, we have gathered around 200 students and parents to protest. If this is what it takes for Chevron to hear us, then we are willing to do it. All we are trying to do is get the message clear in Chevron's head that our middle school protesters and their parents do not appreciate these solar panels on our front lawn. We want to thank Gloria Allred very much for taking time to support us. Thank you so much.
I'm Jeff Whitaker, Caroline's older brother, and I attended Dwyer Middle School in 8th grade, and playing on that field, football with my friends, and graduating on that field was a wonderful experience that I wouldn't want any of you to miss out on. We are Oilers, and that is our field. We are not going to let Chevron take our field.
There is food here. We're going to go down and get the food. You all are welcome to stay in the public park until, unless law enforcement asks you to. You're empowered now, and I expect at least some of you, maybe some of you, many of you, to one day yourself run for public office, get elected, then you get to make decisions in life, and that'll be very important for you and your families in your community. The fact that you came today and participated in a protest tells me you're the kind of person that we need in elected office. Thank you.